And we are live, back up in the house, with an FA Cup fifth round prediction. I just wanted to do a hangout, sort of a hangout FA Cup stream, you know what I'm saying? Just talking to you guys about the fifth round of the FA Cup. 16 teams remaining, that's 8 ties, and I just wanted to just discuss, a little bit of history and, a little bit of head to head and see where the teams are in the respective tables and all that good stuff. So that's what we will be doing today. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but we're going to get through this. So big up everybody in the house right about now. I am still on vacation. Apparently I am. You know what I mean? Anytime you see me bring this out is because I'm in a chill mood. I'm just imagining myself on an island somewhere in the Caribbean or somewhere in the Pacific and, just enjoy myself. So big up to everybody, man. Big up to everybody in the house right about now. You know who you are. Big up to my boy, Dave. How are you doing, Dave? How are you doing, Julian? We got Jordan, Michael, Danny A, Sebastian, Adam Quint, everybody up in the house right about now. Thanks for coming through. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button as you enter the door. All right, so what we're gonna do, we're just gonna take a look and just go through the various meetings that's gonna happen this week. Starting from tomorrow, we're gonna have matches on Wednesday and games on Thursday. So tomorrow, we have Burnley playing Bournemouth. Burnley in the Premier League. Bournemouth in the Championship. Man United versus West Ham United. Two Premier League teams meeting there. Swansea in the Championship versus Manchester City. Leicester City versus Brighton. Got another Premier League clash there. Sheffield United versus Bristol City, who are in the Championship. Everton versus Tottenham, two Premier League teams. Wolves versus Southampton, two Premier League teams as well. And I think these teams meet in the Premier League as well, after they play this FA Cup tie. And Barnsley versus Chelsea. So for Barnsley, they are in the Championship. So we only have teams from the Championship and the Premier League left in the FA Cup. And it is the oldest cup competition known to mankind. So it is important that we actually talk about the FA Cup. You see what I mean? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna check, the when you type FA Cup in Google, it would bring up all the games and there are insights. So we're gonna check the insights. They're gonna give us some really, really good facts. And on Transfer Marked, we could also look at the recent history and all the good, the good little stats for the FA Cup. 125 teams took part. We only got 16 left in the tournament, and the winner qualifies to the Europa League. So it's a big deal. It is a big deal. It is a big deal. Big up to Triller. From Manila, we have Madison and Daddy's World, Jason Taiku, Roshane Frazier, Michael Daniel, everybody in here right about now. Big up yourself, man. Big up yourself. Coming live and direct from the Basement Studio in New York City. The resident of Dominic Rich. Yeah. So, look, man. Look. I've been enjoying these recent live streams, man. I was actually listening back to the live stream that I did yesterday. Yeah, I listened back the live streams just for quality control purposes. The one Doug and I did yesterday. And god damn, it was just flawless. It was just nice. It was just awesome, I'm telling you. The audio quality and everything, it makes for a very good listening experience, man. I'm so happy I upgraded my mic. But when I do this, I have to learn to just not talk too loud because you don't really need a lot of decibels for it to come through very nicely. I just need to take my time, And the way I'm talking right now, and you put in some earphones, and oh my God, it's so not the listening experience would be so lovely, I'm telling you. Yeah, I had an issue before with the StreamYard setup and everything. I wasn't clicking the right options, but I got the options all dialed in. And Dave, I'm using the Shure SM7B. It's known as the Joe Rogan microphone. Costs $399. You know, I've spent a lot of money on mics. I actually need to start selling these mics and recouping some of that money and then reinvesting that money into other things, because I've spent a good bit of money to get my audio to this quality, man. Seriously. Dom, you should do some ASMR. Yeah, I should. I really should get into the ASMR business. I definitely should. But big up to everybody. I see I have my boy 8744 in the house. And what we're going to do, let's talk about these FA Cup clashes, man. And let us start with the Burnley versus Bournemouth. I'm going to hit you with some facts right about now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually share the screen with you so that you see what's going on and that you feel somewhat part of the whole experience. You see what I mean? I don't want to hide my screen from you. So I'm going to bring that up right now. You know, and there it is. Burnley versus Bournemouth. That game would be tomorrow. And it's a big game. Big game for Burnley. They could go on to the last 8. Same for Bournemouth. And we are going to look at where all these teams are in their respective leagues, their form coming into the game, history, and all that stuff. So for the insights, we got some good insights here. Burnley and Bournemouth have met 4 times in the FA Cup across 3 ties, with Burnley progressing from each 1960 to 61, 1965 to 66, and 2004 to 2005. You see that? So who are the favorites here? It is Burnley, but all that could still go out the window, you know, because it does depend on form. It does depend on which teams the managers go with, whether they are going to heavily rotate their teams because of games from the weekend and the matches coming up this weekend in mind. So Bournemouth trying to actually get promoted back to the Premier League. Burnley trying to avoid relegation. So it's a very tricky situation, but we will get a winner. I don't think there's any replays this season in the FA Cup simply because of, you know, the packed schedule. So we will get a winner. We will get a winner tomorrow, and I will let you know my prediction, and I want you to share your prediction with me when I tell you. Share your prediction with me. Insight number 2. This will be Bournemouth's 18th away match against Burnley in all competitions, only winning 1 of the previous 17, drawing 6 and losing 10. A 2-1 victory on the final day of the 2017-18 Premier League campaign, thanks to a 93rd minute goal by Callum Wilson. Callum Wilson is now playing for Newcastle United, so he won't be there to help Bournemouth pick up another win to make it 2 wins at Turf Moor. It's been a very tough time for Bournemouth, formerly under Eddie Howe, when they travel to Turf Moor. So keep that in mind, boys. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen, I should say. 3. Burnley are looking to reach the FA Cup quarter-final for the first time since the 2002-03 campaign. They've been eliminated at the 5th round stage 5 times since then, most recently in the 2016-17 season by Lincoln City. 4. Bournemouth have reached the 5th round while... Wait, let me bring that back. Bournemouth have reached the FA Cup 5th round while themselves outside of the top flight for the first time since 1988-89, when they were eliminated by Man United at this stage after a replay. So while outside the top 5, they haven't got so far in the FA Cup, basically. And the 5th and final one, Burnley's Jay Rodriguez has scored 10 goals in his last 12 starts in the FA Cup. Wow, he's not a Premier League starter, so when he plays in the FA Cup, it's a whole different thing. You know what I mean? He just comes to life. He netted a brace in the Clarets' 3-0 win against Fulham in the last round. So Jay Rodriguez will be, a weapon. From my recollection, I think he is fit and ready to go. So we should see him. We should see him. But big up to everybody in here right about now, man. And congratulations. Yes, Dave, congratulations to Doug. Doug just hit 10, not 10. Doug just hit 1,000 subs on his channel. So big up to Doug, man. I'm really happy for Doug, That's a milestone that every creator wants to reach. 1,000 subs. 1,000 subs. So I'm happy for him. Now he can now focus on the next landmark, 2K. 2K. Okay? And not the basketball game. 2,000 subs. So you go over to transfer mark. You click this clash here between Burnley and Bournemouth. We're going to look back at their last 10 meetings. And Burnley has lost to Bournemouth twice in the last 10 meetings, both home and away, of course, and they have 2 draws and 6 wins. So Burnley are coming into this game the favorites. Definitely are. At home in the FA Cup, 2 matches, 2 wins for Burnley. So they are the favorites here. They are definitely the favorites here. So I want to just take a deep dive into what both teams are currently doing right now in their respective leagues. All right, so what we're going to do, we're just going to check out Burnley. We know Burnley are in the Premier League, and right now for Burnley, they're not doing the greatest in the league. They're not, they're not at their best, you know what I'm saying? But they're surviving. They are surviving. So I actually need to bring up a new tab here, because this tab is acting up right now. Technology fails you when you want it the most. I don't know why. You see what I'm saying? But for Burnley, they're 17th right now, and they have a draw, 2 losses, and 2 wins in their last 5 games. So 17, 23 points in the Premier League. Well, it's seeing that they've struggled this season, they still do have an 8-point gap between themselves and Fulham, who are in the relegation zone. They could do a lot better, but they're getting by. They're getting by. You know what I'm saying? The Premier, as long as you survive for the next season, they're getting by. In terms of their squad, let's find out. Let's just check and see who has been their best performers so far. And I need to check the stats right now for their squad, see who's scoring the goals. We know me, Tarkowski at the back there, Nick Pope, but I don't know if Sean Dyche will go for the junior keeper Bailey Peacock Farrell to give him some game time. We don't know, or maybe he would actually go for it. I think Burnley should actually go for it. You know what I'm saying? So they are not a high scoring team. They are the lowest scorers in the Premier League this season. But they have a decent defensive record. We know they're not easily pushed over. Notable achievement this season, defeating Liverpool at Anfield. Chris Wood leads the goal scoring chart with 4. Matej Vydra has 3 in all comps. Jay Rodriguez has 2. Barnes 2. Ben Mee at centre back 2. And we have about 7 other players chipping in with 1 goal apiece. So if they are to topple the Cherries, they need to actually score some goals here. They need to score some goals, because the last time I remember, the Cherries play some very, very attractive football. But from the last time they were in the Premier League, they were under Eddie Howe, but he has since parted ways with the club. And I think the manager that was in charge have parted ways with the club too. So I, to be honest, don't even know what's going on with Bournemouth right about now. I really don't know. So what we're going to do right now, we're going to take a look. Let me actually pull up the championship table. And we're going to take a look at what Bournemouth are actually up to right about now. I want to share that screen with you. Let me bring that screen up so we could see what's going on in the championship. And big up to everybody in here right about now. I didn't expect a big turnout. It's the FA Cup. Not a lot of people actually care. Or, there might be, many people live streaming at the moment. But I definitely appreciate everybody who, turned up today. So we gotta get things moving. Because we have 8 of these to do. So look, this is the championship right about now. Let's check the table. And for Bournemouth, they're 6th in the table. They do have 45 points, 10 points off the top spot. So they have a bit of catching up to do in order to get that automatic promotion spot back to the Premier League. But they have not been in good form. 4 losses and they're winning their last 5 games. What is going on at Bournemouth right now? They are not at their best. And we check let me check their profile right now on Transfermarkt. Let me see what's going on. They've been going through some things the last time I heard. Right now, they have a caretaker manager, and he is Jonathan Woodgate, 41-year-old Englishman, and they have parted ways with their recent manager. I can't even remember his name. I cannot remember his name. It never settled with me. It never did. But there was an exodus from Bournemouth after they got relegated. Josh King, Ryan Fraser, Aaron Ramsdale, Callum Wilson, Nathan Ake, all poached by Premier League teams. And it's like they have to rebuild and try to come again. Current top scorers for Bournemouth, you have Dominic Solanke, formerly of Liverpool, with 10. We have Junior Stanislaus, who is a very talented player. He has 9. Arnaut Danjuma, the Dutchman, has 6. David Brooks, very talented winger, has 3. Sam Surridge has 3. And we have Dominic Solanke has been playing very well. He has 6 assists as well. Davy Brooks, 5 assists. Lloyd Kelly, 4. Junior Stanislaus, 3. And Diego Rico, a left back who I always enjoyed watching, has 3. So if we go back to the championship table right about now, for Bournemouth, they have been scoring a lot of goals. They have been one of the most attacking teams in the championship behind Brentford. They have been very good. Very good in the championship, but they went through a little bit of, managerial drama there. Don't know why, but they after 28 games, they got 45 points. They could still get automatic promotion. They're in the playoff spot right about now. The defense is okay. And the record against Burnley at Turf Moor does not help them out much. So what's your predictions right now, guys? It's time for us to make a prediction on this one. Let me know who you think would move on to the next round, the last 8 of this season's FA Cup. Burnley or Bournemouth? I've made up my mind already. I have made up my mind on who I'm going to go with. I just want to hear what you guys are saying right now. Who are you going with? Burnley or Bournemouth? All right, championship team versus Premier League team. Come on, let me know your predictions. So we have Jordan saying 2-0 to Burnley. We got AD, Burnley. Roshane, 3-1 to Burnley. One bad game doesn't make him a bad keeper. Justice for Alisson. Okay, off topic, but Roshane Fraser. Yeah, Kepa over Becker having a bad day at the office happens to everybody. Look. I think, it's just a bad day at the office, man. Edison has had very bad days at the office where he got sent off and all of that. But to be honest, just to go a little off topic, I do not know what was going on in Alisson's mind. I don't know. Because those mistakes were childish mistakes. It's like, god damn, he switched off. But Donovan is going for Bournemouth, 1-0 in penalties, only 1-0. So you're going for them to miss all their penalty, for Burnley to miss all their penalties, and Bournemouth to miss almost all of their penalties? Come on. Jordan, Jordan keep asking people to come on their stream, man. But look, I'm Righty and Sodi Jackson is saying 2-1 to Bournemouth. I don't think tomorrow is gonna be the day where Bournemouth actually overturn their bad record against Burnley on the road. So I'm gonna go for Burnley to continue their dominance over Bournemouth and pick up. I think it's gonna be they're not a high scoring team, so I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win. Bournemouth could do something in the game, but I'm gonna go for a 2-1 win. 2-1. 2-1 win for Burnley. 2-1 win for Burnley. So thanks to everybody who shared their predictions. Definitely thanks to everybody who shared their predictions. And Jersey boy, yeah, there was snow yesterday. No snow today. There's still snow on the ground, but there was actually, snow falling yesterday, and there will be snow again this week, I've heard. I'm not looking forward to it, but hopefully it's on Thursday and Friday when I'm home and not at work. So thanks to everybody who actually shared their predictions, and we will now move on to the next game. Let's move on to the next game. So good luck to both Burnley and Bournemouth. I don't know why I have Brighton on the tip of my tongue, I don't know why. But the next game, Manchester United versus West Ham United, two Premier League teams meeting. And let's get through the insights here. Let me share the insights with you. Let me bring up the insights so you can see and you could be a part of the experience. So bring it up. Okay, look, insights. Let's go, guys. Manchester United have progressed from their last 3 FA Cup ties with West Ham, with the most recent one coming in the 2015-16 quarterfinal. West Ham are winless in their last 15 away games against Manchester United in all competitions, drawing 4 and losing 11, since winning 1-0 in the Premier League in May of 2007. That's not a good record at Old Trafford at all. And West Ham would need to do something very, very special to get past this United team, as we know, knocked Liverpool out of this competition in the last round. Manchester United have won their last 8 home games in the FA Cup. They last had a longer run between January 1908 and February 1912. 9. Yeah, the FA Cup has been around for a very, very long time. It's the oldest cup competition in the world. It goes back till the 1800s, man. It is that important. Number 4, West Ham haven't won any of their last 8 away FA Cup games against Premier League opponents, drawing 3 and losing 5. Since beating Man City 2-1 in March of 2006 en route to reaching the final. Number 5, Manchester United's Anthony Martial has been involved in 9 goals in 10 appearances against West Ham in all competitions, 6 goals and 3 assists. However, he's not found a net in any of his last 4 against the Hammers. I don't even know if Anthony Martial will start this game. Maybe he will, maybe he won't, but it's left to be seen. So what we're going to do, we're going to actually go over the transfer market right about now. We're going to go over the transfer market and we're going to pull up that game, and I'll give you some more stats like, the last 10 games and all of that good stuff. So where we at? Man United, West Ham United, and we go to the Premier League and we talk about their position and all of that. So yeah. So bring up the Premier League right about now. Both teams are doing pretty okay in the Premier League. Man United are second with 45 points after 23 games played. And for West Ham, they're having one of their best seasons ever under David Moyes with 39 points after 23 matches played. So big up to West Ham, man. I like to see when a new team other than the regular top six are doing well and actually in the top six. So this season has been an anomaly, but I'm enjoying it. I'm definitely enjoying it. So it will be at Old Trafford, as we know, and Man United's last 10 games in all competitions against West Ham has yielded 5 wins, 3 draws, and 2 losses, with both losses coming in the Premier League at the London Stadium, or wherever West Ham played their games. Was it? I think they played at they have been. Yeah, both of them are at the London Stadium. So not a decent record. So it would be Ole Gunnar Solskjaer versus David Moyes, and I must say this: David Moyes coming up against his older teams is never a good sight. It seems like he always just crumble. He always crumble against his older teams. You know, a United, on Everton. Especially against United, man. You know, especially. So against United, he has a bad record. 29 games, 4 wins, 7 draws, and 18 losses. Against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, Man United, he has 3 games, 1 win, 1 loss, 1 draw. Not a bad record at all. Not a bad record. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer himself has 8 goals in this fixture when he used to be a Man United player. You know what I mean? You know, they said the guy was a baby assassin, man. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. So he didn't look like a player that would have actually turned out to be a manager, but here he is. You know, so players to watch for this game: Bruno Fernandes for Manchester United, of course, man. This guy is something else, man. So big up to Bruno Fernandes. Has been doing the business since he joined United back in January last year. It's been one of the best signings in a very, very, very long time. So yeah, he did the thing against Liverpool in the last round there. So big up. So look, last 10, spoke about that already. In terms of Man United and the players doing the business, let's check that out. And West Ham, let's check that out. Let's get into that a little. But Bruno Fernandes, top scorer, as I mentioned, he has been very good. 13 goals. Rashford with 8. Edinson Cavani with 6. Martial with 4. McTominay with 4 in all competitions. I think United would play a strong team. A rotated team, but they would still put out a strong 11, because I actually think they want to win this trophy. They do want to win this trophy. The FA Cup is a good trophy to win, man. You know what I mean? Arsenal, they were the defending champions. They got knocked out, and it's up in the air. It is up in the air. So Bruno Fernandes also with 10 assists. Marcus Rashford with 8. Anthony Martial with 5. Luke Shaw with 4. Leads the assist chart. So the team has been, playing some good football for most of the time, but they have been, we have seen a little inconsistency creep into their game lately. So would we see that again? Man United loanee Jesse Lingard is now at West Ham. He won't be eligible to play this game, and Jesse Lingard has been a good addition to West Ham, as it has proved. 2 games, and he scored a brace on his debut as well. So that is it. That is it for that. And let's talk a bit about West Ham United and who has been doing the business for the Hammers. So yeah, David Moyes, man, coming up against his old team. I'm not so confident right now about West Ham, So Thomas Soucek, who got his red card rescinded. Mike Dean, I don't know what you were thinking. This guy's a hothead referee. He actually was involved in 7% of the red cards dished out in the Premier League, while he's actually, been officiating. So that's a fun fact for you. So Thomas Soucek has 8 goals. Jared Bowen with 5. Mikel Antonio with 5. And Pablo Fornals with 2. They need more people contributing in terms of the goal scoring. You need more goal scorers. You cannot have Thomas Soucek being your top goal scorer. But for City, There's also a situation where it's Ilkay Gundogan. Look, for United, it's Bruno Fernandes. You know what I'm saying? So the forwards, a little absent there at these clubs. You know what I mean? So Aaron Cresswell does lead the assist charts with 5. Jared Bowen with 3. Mikel Antonio with 3. And Vladimir Kufal along with Said Benrahma with 3 assists. And I think I've touched on a lot of things here in terms of both these clubs. And both of them has, enjoyed very good spells in the Premier League. They meet in the FA Cup 5th round, and it's time to make a call in terms of my prediction. What I should have actually done, I should have actually gone over the last round, but that's a little too much. I should just, mention the teams that the current teams in the round of 16 defeated. So just to double back a bit, Bournemouth did defeat Crawley Town. Man United defeated Liverpool. Burnley defeated Fulham. And for West Ham, they defeated Doncaster United. So that's, some good info to add. Good info. So, guys, I want to hear your prediction, man. I want to hear your prediction. Let me know your prediction right about now. Man United versus West Ham United. Who do you think is going to win this clash and move on to the last 8? I've already made up my mind, and I hope you have too. So, share your prediction with me right about now. Share your prediction with me. So, we have Obi making a comment here. Obi said, where's Obi? Obi, big up to Obi. Obi said, Dominic truly offended Liverpool's fans. Most of them stopped coming here to watch your show. What will you do to bring them back? Obi, that's not true, bro. That is not true. That is definitely not true. And if you're judging by the numbers and the amount of people that are in the chat right now, I'm pretty cool with that. You see what I'm saying? I'm pretty cool with the amount of people. And as far as I know, Liverpool are not in the FA Cup. So why would their fans, most of their fans, come to watch it if they're not in the FA Cup? You see what I'm saying? So I think you're kind of wrong with that one. And yeah, you see what I'm saying? So, okay. So, yeah, Obi, yeah, appreciate you coming through though. Do appreciate that. So we have Roshane Fraser is saying 3-0 to Man United. Jason Teku is saying a 3-2. Martin Kolev, a 3-2 win for West Ham. We have Juelna Dedume is saying 3-1 to Man United. Man United. What else we have here in terms of prediction? Steve is saying 3-1 United. AD is saying United. And I appreciate everybody who dropped their predictions here. I'm going for Manchester United to progress and go to the last 8. I'm going for them to go through to the last 8. I think it would actually be better for West Ham if they do not, progress in this tournament. Simply because focus on the Premier League. Focus on trying to place top 6. You see what I'm saying? I know it'll be easier if you win the FA Cup, but it's going to be tough, man. It's going to be tough when you have these giants still in there. You see what I mean? When you have Man United, when you have Man City still hanging around in the freaking FA Cup, it ain't going to be easy, man. It ain't going to be easy. There's Leicester, there's Tottenham, there's Everton, there's Wolves, there's Chelsea. West Ham, I don't think they're going to make it very far. Wouldn't get far at all. So I'm going for United to win this game. I'm going for a 2-1 win. I'm going for a 2-1 win. West Ham they will put up a fight, but it won't be enough. It won't be enough for them. So what we're going to do, we're going to move on to the next game. We have quite a bit of games to go through, and we won't stall. We won't stall. So the next game that I want to talk about is the Swansea Man City. I'm not going to leave Man City for last. I'm not going to leave the big ones for last. I'm going to go and talk about them according to, the match. This will be at 2:30 p.m. my time. And I'm definitely looking forward to this one. I wish it was a little later. But, you know what I'm saying? I wish it was a little later, but I'll be at work when this game starts. hopefully I'm done with whatever I'm doing and I could get to watch it and give it my undivided attention. Okay, so Man City, Swansea. So let's talk about some insights. Let's go through the insights right about now. Let me bring up the insights on the screen for you to see. Let me bring up the insights right here. Bam, bam. Okay, we got the insights here. Big up to everybody in the chat right about now. Appreciate you guys joining. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate every single one of you in here who decided to join the stream. You could have been anywhere else watching anybody else, but you're here with me right now, and I do appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That is why I actually, I worked hard and getting the quality up, getting the video quality up, getting the audio quality up to provide you guys with a very, very good viewing experience. Viewing and listening experience as well. So make sure you give the video a big thumbs up if you are getting value and if you're enjoying your experience. Nothing too crazy, nothing too hyped up. We're just here to get into the stats and all of that and the facts and just share a little opinion in terms of the prediction. You see what I mean? So Man City against Swansea. People always say that City get a kind draw. It is true. I don't know what it is, but Man City always seem to get a kind draw in the cups. So very, very, very lucky when it comes to draws, man. Very, 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 very fortunate when it comes to draws. So City, as you guys know, if you don't know, is my team. And they are looking to put another FA Cup trophy in the cabinet. If you guys were wondering, how many times have Man City won the FA Cup? They have 6 FA Cup wins. United do have 12. They do have 12. Swansea, how many times have they won the FA Cup? Swansea has no FA Cup wins. None. West Ham United has 3 FA Cup wins. As for Bournemouth and Burnley, the teams that we have covered, Burnley do have a 1 FA Cup win. So big up to Burnley. They won the FA Cup before, but we cannot say the same. We can definitely not say the same for Bournemouth. So for Man City, they won the FA Cup in the 18-19 season under Pep Guardiola. That's his only FA Cup win. And under Roberto Mancini back in the 10-11 season. And you got to go a very far way back for the one before that one. And you got to go all the way back in the 68-69 season when I'm pretty sure Colin Bell, the late Colin Bell, was involved. Okay, so this is a little bit more, value I'm adding there with those stats and who has won the FA Cup and all of that. So if you are in here and you're a Liverpool fan and you're wondering how many times Liverpool have won the FA Cup, they have 7 FA Cup wins. Tottenham has 8. Chelsea has 8. Arsenal are the FA Cup kings with 14, and they are the defending champions. They were, but they will not defend. They got knocked out. They got knocked TF out. Okay? When you really think about it, I'm kind of hungry. I have my wife made some food, and I decided to come and stream before I eat. It would have been nice to bring the food here, but I don't want to do this video and eat, you know what I'm saying? So let's get to these insights though. This is the first meeting between Swansea and Manchester City since their only previous FA Cup tie against each other in March 2019. The Citizen winning 3-2 en route to winning the trophy. So hopefully Swansea, playing Swansea in the FA Cup, and beating Swansea would be a way for Man City to go on to win the FA Cup as they look to pull off the domestic treble once again. They last did the domestic treble back in the 18-19 season, as you can see on the wall right there. I don't know why my video got so freaking messed up though. I don't know what is going on with my video there. I don't know why it got so yellow, but that needs to get fixed. I don't know why it got so yellow though. I need to fix this video right now. I don't know why it got so yellow though. What is going on? What in God's earth is going on with my video quality right about now? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with my video quality right now. I actually realized I could switch the angles here to my webcam as well, but I have to get this thing, coming back. Let me try again. Okay. All right. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I don't know what happened there with the video quality, why it got so yellow. Weird, right? Weird. It's not yellow from here, but it was kind of yellow. Yeah, you're right, you're right. I don't even it was yellow on my end though, so I fixed it. But yeah. So yeah, man, I'm back in full HD. Maybe not full HD. I'm on 720p right about now. Full HD is actually, I have to pay more and get a professional plan from StreamYard to get full 1080p. And I don't know about that one. But look, for insight number 2, Manchester City have won 12 of their last 14 meetings with Swansea in all competitions, drawing 2. So unbeaten in the last 14, guys. Keep in mind these stats that I'm sharing with you right about now, including each of the last 6 in a row, 6 wins in the last 6 against Swansea. Swansea have reached the FA Cup quarterfinal in 2 of the last 3 seasons, 2017-18 and 2018-19, having not reached the last 8 since 1964 previously. So yeah, it's going to be an uphill battle for Swansea. Man City have won 18 of their 21 FA Cup ties under Pep Guardiola. Since the Spaniards' first season in England, the citizens have scored more FA Cup goals than any other side with 65 goals. That's a nice stat. Swansea have lost 7 of their last FA Cup ties against Premier League sides, with the exception being a third-round victory at Manchester United back in the 2013-14 season. It had to be United, huh? It had to be United. That was on the David Moyes, I think. It just had to be United. Guys, if you haven't yet smashed the thumbs up button, please do so. We are on 32 thumbs up. Hopefully we get to about 50 thumbs up today while we are live. Okay, so that would do it for the insights. What I'm going to do right about now, I'm going to go to the match on Transfermarkt, and I want to actually share that with you too. Let me share that one with you, and so you could actually see what I'm looking at over on Transfermarkt. Because you know why? Whenever I'm watching someone's live stream and they're sharing things on the screen, I want to go and see what they're showing me. I really, really want to go and look and be like, oh, what is this? Let me see what's going on here. So yeah, this is it. This is it right here. This is what I'm looking at on the screen. And let's get to the 5th round, where Swansea will host Manchester City. So City will travel to Wales at the Liberty Stadium. Stadium Liberty. Stadium Libertad. However, I think I got my Spanish kind of right there, So one match played here in the FA Cup, and Man City has picked up the win. 3-2 win, to be exact. Look at the last 10 meetings here between Swansea and Manchester City in all competitions. It has been all wins for City with the exception of a 1-1 draw. A 1-1 draw back in, 2016, May of 2016. So good result. Steve Cooper is the current manager. Steve Cooper, I didn't know that. So I'm finding that out right about now. He has never played against Pep Guardiola, never played against Manchester City, and Pep, with 6 games against Swansea, have won all 6. Good. I think a danger man here. Every time I play Swansea in the freaking in FIFA career mode, Yandanda, man. This guy Yandanda always give me a lot of trouble, man. Yandanda, the former Liverpool man, always give me trouble. So yeah, the most valuable player is Freddie Woodman. Freddie Woodman. He's only valued at 7 million euros. Could you believe that? Could you believe that, man? It's like it's a world apart. The disparity between these two clubs in terms of riches and market value, it's worlds apart. Light years apart, I'm telling you. Light years. Top goal scorers in the fixture, we have Sergio Aguero and then Wilfried Boney. Remember when Boney signed from Swansea to Manchester City? I remember that. Boney was pretty damn good at Swansea, you know. And he did enjoy a little, you know, little success at City before. I think that was Pep Guardiola who came in and was like, nah, I don't want Boney. I need a little fat to work with. I need a little fat to work with. We don't want to deal with Boney right about now. Or Bonnie. Nah. You know, so big up to Wilfried Bonnie though. Big up to Bonnie. Did enjoy when you had those good spells. So we saw some transfer business between the two clubs, with Bursa and Salina going the opposite way. Joel Latibodier going the opposite way as well from the under-23 team. Wilfried Boney brought in. Tom Hallen going the opposite way. You know, and I think City did loan Boney back to Swansea, yeah. They did sell him back to Swansea, as a matter of fact. Whoa, they sold him back. They paid 32 million for him, euros, and sold him back to Swansea. Pep was like, nah, I don't want him. Just go back. Just go back. We'll cut our losses. Just go back. Scott Sinclair from Swansea to Man City. Keston Davies from Man City to Swansea. So that's just to give you a little, you know, deep dive into what, you know, both clubs did in terms of business and everything recently. We're not going to go further than that at all. We won't. Definitely won't. So De Bruyne, Aguero, I don't think will be available for this fixture. And let's just take a look at Swansea and see what's going on with the, in the championship. For Man City, we know Man City are flying high. About 14 or 15 wins, you know, I think in all competitions, consecutive wins. So it's going to be a very difficult thing for Swansea to topple Manchester City. Should I even continue here? I think I should continue, but still, it's listen, if there was Swansea got the worst fixture. Let's just put it that way. They got the worst fixture. Picking Man City, it's just a freaking death sentence in its own, you know what I mean? So let's check the squad out. Let's see where they're at in the league. I should be able to find it right here. I should be able to find it somewhere here. So Swansea are third. They're third in the championship. They're doing well in the championship. So they could well be on their way back to the Premier League. And well done. Well done to them. If we go down, right down, we could see the top goal scorers, the goal threats. Jamal Lowe, 9 goals. Andre Ayew, 9 goals. Ben Cabango, 3. Conor Hourihane, who was brought in from Aston Villa and already got 3. Connor Roberts, he has 2 from right back. The most assists, Jake Bildwell, the left back. The right back, Connor Roberts. Corey Smith, defensive midfield. Matt Grimes, 3. So you could see that they use the wingers as the creative forces. So Man City will have to work on that. And I'm pretty sure that Pep Guardiola did his research and worked on the Swansea team to try to break them down and prevent them from scoring and being so deadly when the two clubs meet on Wednesday. So what we're going to do, we're going to just go and take a look at Man City. We know what City has been up to, but we're still going to take a look at City just for formality. You know what I mean? We're going to do that. Right about now, top of the Premier League table, 50 points, 5 points ahead of United, 10 points ahead of the reigning champions, Liverpool. I got to mention that. I got to rub it in a little, you know what I'm saying? I got to rub it in a little bit. At least just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? At least a little bit. 4-1, baby. 4-1, baby. Okay, let me stop now. Let me stop. Please stop, Dom. Please. Don't rub it in. But look. Raheem Sterling, 7 goals in the is that what? Premier League goals? I think this thing needs to be updated though. This thing is kind of outdated. What's going on here? What? No, there's something wrong with that. There's definitely something wrong with that one. Let's bring up the stats here in all competitions. I don't know. Something is wrong there. Something is definitely wrong. So, yeah. Raheem Sterling has 10 in all competitions. Ilkay Gundogan, 9. Phil Foden, 9. This has to be in all competitions, right? Ferran Torres, yeah, definitely. 8. 8 in all comps. Gabriel Jesus, 7. We have Riyad Mahrez with 6. Bernardo with 3. So I'm wondering, what was that figure down there? I need to figure out what this figure down here stands for. Like, because I've been using this. I just used this a few times. Right here. Goal scorers. What are they referring to? Let me click this. What are they referring to? Like, okay, it's the Premier League. It is the Premier League. It is the Premier League. But I'm pretty sure Ilkay Gundogan has more goals than that, though. You know what I'm saying? Ilkay Gundogan has it. I don't think they updated this. So I need to stop going down at the bottom there and using that stat, because that is not updated. That is definitely not updated. But look, with all that said, guys, what's your prediction? What is your prediction here? Swansea doing pretty well in the championship, and City, of course, doing damn good in the Premier League. Could have been better. But and when I say could have been better, City do have 2 losses this season and 5 draws, so it could have been a lot better. I think it could have been about 60 points. You know what I'm saying? So Donovan McCraw is saying 8-0. Nah, bro, it ain't happening. You're just trolling. It's not happening. We're not gonna beat Swansea by 8. We will not beat Swansea by 8. I'm gonna go for... Oh, AD is asking me what 11 do you see for Man City, Dom? To be honest, AD, to be completely honest, I don't even know, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna attempt to predict this 11. I won't attempt to predict the 11. I'm not gonna do that to myself. I don't know what Pep Guardiola is thinking. I don't know if he's going to throw a few youngsters in. But from what I know, Taylor Howard-Bellis, he went out on loan. I don't know if he's going to bring in a Tommy Doyle or play Eric Garcia. But I think this is the perfect opportunity to give Laporte some well-needed game time. Mendy. So I think it might be Mendy, Laporte, Garcia. And at right back, we may see... If Kyle Walker is fit enough, we could see Kyle Walker or Cancelo. But Taylor Howard-Bellis out on loan, so it won't be him. Midfield, defensive midfield, Fernandinho will start this game in, I think. And we may see maybe Tommy Doyle. I don't know. I really don't know. Gabriel Jesus will play. Ferran Torres will play. I hope Foden plays. And we may even see, you know, I honestly don't know who will play though. To be honest, I don't know. Pep is a weird man when it comes to his predictions, you know, so I'm not sure. He might throw a youngster in or he may not. Because the last round against Cheltenham Town, we kind of struggled. We struggled, man. And I think we went behind, I think. We struggled, man. So I really don't think I think he's going to put out a good 11 and he won't underestimate Swansea City here. So, any predictions? Any more predictions, guys? Any more predictions? And of course, Zach Steffen may or may not be in goal. I really don't know what Pep is thinking. But Steffen is good enough to play against Swansea. Definitely good. Definitely good enough. So, thanks to everybody who's in here. If you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you hit like. You know what I'm saying? I see the quality is coming through really, really nice. You know what I mean? Looking good there. 720p and all. It's looking clean though. It's looking clean. So yeah. Yeah, City, man. City is just gonna be too good for Swansea on the day. Way too good. Raheem Sterling on the bench, most likely. Bernardo, maybe Mahrez start this game. It's just too much quality for Swansea to happen. Unless there's gonna be a big upset, I see nothing, you know what I mean, but a City win here. Easy. Should be easy. Should be. I don't want to sound too freaking cocky and lose to Swansea on Wednesday. But the way we've been playing, man, oh man, if Liverpool can't stop us, if United can't stop us, I don't think Swansea is going to stop us. So I'm going to go for City to win this game. And I'm going to go for a 2-0 win. I'm going to be kind. We won't concede. I'm going to go for a 2-0 win here. 2-0. Maybe we'll concede, but I'm just going to go for a 2-0 win here. Cheap Shark, how are you doing? Nathan Ake is currently injured. Hopefully he's not and he can feature. That would be awesome if he can feature in this game. Perfect game. But Martin Kolev is saying 3-0 to City. Swansea classic. Nippon is saying 2-4. I don't think we're going to concede 2 goals against a Swansea City. You know what I mean? If we don't concede 2 against Liverpool, I don't think that's going to happen. So that's it for that one. We are going to move right on. And the next one we're going to talk about is Leicester versus Brighton. So we're running through these ones. We're halfway through. But I don't think I'll spend forever on the remaining ones, you know. As you do more, you get better. You get better as you do more. So I think I'm going to start to expedite the process right about now. So let me bring up the screen so you guys could actually see what is going on here. Let me share the FA Cup screen with you so you could actually see what is going on. So, okay. Go through the insights here. Let's go through the insights. Leicester are unbeaten in their last 7 meetings with Brighton in all competitions, 5 wins and 2 draws, and have already beaten the Seagulls 3-0 at home in the Premier League this season. Brighton won their only previous FA Cup game against Leicester City, winning a 3rd round tie 2-1 away from home in January of 1931. That was a very long time ago. That is, approximately 90 years ago. Wow. That is nuts. Nuts.com. Wow. Leicester are looking to reach the FA Cup quarterfinal in consecutive seasons for the first time since doing so in the 1967-68 and the 68-69 seasons. Brighton have reached the FA Cup quarterfinals in 2 of their 3 previous seasons as a Premier League side, 2017-18 and the 18-19 seasons. And last but not least, Leicester's 7 FA Cup goals this season have all been scored by different players. Among Premier League sides, only Tottenham with 9 have scored more goals than the Foxes in the competition so far this term. Very, very interesting. They have been doing the business, but not, a player with 3 or 4, but 7 players with 1 goal apiece. So, very, very fun fact, dear. Very fun fact. So, in terms of their positions in the league, not various leagues, in the league, Leicester are currently 3rd, flying high in the friendly Premier League skies. They're doing well. Came off of a draw and a win, a loss, a draw and a win. Pretty, a mixed bag of form there for Brendan Rodgers' men, but they're doing well. They are 3rd, 43 points, and they lead the current, the defending champions, the holders of the Premier League, by 3 points, and that's Liverpool. That's a big achievement, and they play Liverpool next, so they would want to continue to be one of these teams this season, bullying the Reds, who have not done well. 7 draws and 5 losses. Liverpool always find a way to come into the discussion, you know what I'm saying? But that has not been a good defense of the title, I must say. I have to mention it. I just got to mention it. I can't help. I cannot help but mentioning it. Definitely can't. As for Brighton, Hove, and Albion, they have been one of the most informed teams in the Premier League right now. They are unbeaten in their last 5 games. And even though they lost to Leicester 3-0 early in the season, it will be a tough game for them unless they heavily rotate and, just weaken their team big time. Because I think that could be a thing that could actually happen with, Graham Potter bringing on guys like Zikari and, maybe a Percy Tau may start this game. He's a good player, but we haven't been seeing him lately. Danny Welbeck may start, Lallana may start. It may put out a decent team still, but I think it'll be a weakened 11. So 15th in the league, 25 points, 15 points from safety. I think it's about 10 to 15 points from safety. And they have been doing a great job knocking off top scalps like Liverpool and Tottenham. Big up to Brighton, man, doing the damn thing. They're doing the damn thing this season. You know what I'm saying? So good job to Brighton and Hove Albion. Guys, if you're in here, you haven't yet liked the video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. Make sure you do that. I could have been lazy. And I could have just made a 5-minute video giving you my predictions, but I enjoy these live streams a lot more, just breaking things down, you know what I'm saying? So, you guys have something, in depth to watch. So you know what's going on for sure. So when you go and you watch the games, you could remember Dominic sharing some of these really, really good facts with you. You see what I mean? So I'm all about adding value, man. That's what I'm about these days. Just adding some value. You know what I mean? Bringing something different to the table. While everybody's, quick to bring you the fast food, I'm bringing you the cooked food, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing you the cooked food, baby. I'm not going to bring you something that's going to make you hungry 20 minutes later. You see what I'm saying? You see what I mean? So, yeah. So, let me bring up the screen here, guys. Let me bring up the screen and we're going to take a look at what's going on here. Leicester versus Brighton. We'll be at the King Power Stadium, and Leicester only have 2 losses against Brighton, and those losses date back to their time in the Championship. They have 2 losses, 3 draws, and 5 wins. Pretty good record. All time. What? I think this might be the first meeting ever in the FA Cup, Did the insight say that this could be the first meeting? Is this the first meeting ever? Oh, one. They have one ever meeting. As I said in the previous in the insights. One meeting and Brighton won it. So could this be a Brighton thing here? They haven't been doing well in the Premier League against Leicester since they got promoted. But in the FA Cup, they could do the business. You know what I mean? They do have 9 wins out of 25, losing 10, drawing 6 against Leicester. And Leicester's home record against Brighton isn't that great. 6 wins in 13, 4 losses and 3 draws. So Graham Potter may look at this and be like, But the thing is, Graham Potter has never won against Brendan Rodgers, nor have he won a game against Leicester City. So Leicester will be looking at that and be like, ooh, licking their lips, rubbing their hands together. So, look, Maddison and Co. coming up against Lewis Dunk and Co. In terms of the fixture, Jamie Vardy leads the charge with 5 goals. We have Leonardo Ojoa, Bradley Johnson, Ashley Barnes when he was a Brighton player, and Matt Fryatt, who isn't around no more. I'm pretty sure he's not around anymore. 34. Yep, he retired at 34 years old. Sad. But Leicester versus Brighton. Guys, get your predictions ready. We're going to get into that pretty soon. Let's take a look at what's been going on at Leicester City here in terms of who's been scoring the goals and who's been providing the assists. So I won't be using that feature that I used at the bottom of the screen the last time there. So I'm going to bring it up right here, and I'm going to, we're going to take a look at this. So Jamie Vardy got 13 in all comps this season. Harvey Barnes, very impressive with 11. If we go to the detailed, let's go to the detailed view so we could see the assists as well. And let's bring that back up. See assists. Jamie Vardy do have 5 assists. Maddison has 9 goals in all comps and 10 assists. So he's the danger man. You know what I'm saying? He's their talisman if you really look at it. I know Jamie Vardy is one of them. Harvey Barnes is one of them, and Maddison. They have players that could hurt you all over the pitch. Yuri Telemans have done well this season, and Kelechi Iheanacho could cause some trouble. He may start the game, maybe he won't, but it's a cup game, so we may see Kelechi Iheanacho. James Justin have done well, and the Leicester team looks very, very formidable this season under Brendan Rodgers, doing very, very good in the Premier League and reaching the FA Cup 5th round, the last 16. So let's take a look at Brighton, who has not been scoring a lot of goals. They need to step their game up in that aspect. But let's take a look at what they have been doing, and we're gonna bring up their stats. Let's bring up their stats right here, and we're gonna look at the detail view, and we're going to take a look. This is a deep dive. So if you're watching right now and you're wondering, what the hell is Dominic doing? I'm deep diving, baby. I'm deep diving into the FA Cup prediction. Nothing rushed. Just, taking my time. No pressure whatsoever. And going through these. So Neil Maupay leads the goal scoring charts with 7. He got an assist as well. And then we have centre back Lewis Dunk with 3. Solly March with 3, Alexis McAllister with 3, Pascal Gross, Trossard, Yves Bissouma, and Steven Alzate, along with Colony, Ali Reza, Jehan Bash, and Danny Welbeck with 2. So there have been a lot of goal scorers, but Maupay being the prominent goal scorer here for the Seagulls. In terms of assists, Pascal Gross has been doing very, very well, and Leandro Trossard. So, guys, that'll be it in terms of the deep dive. What's your prediction here? Leicester City versus Brighton and Hove Albion. What's your thoughts on this one? What is your thoughts on this one, though? Big up to everybody in here, though. Big up to everybody in here. Cheap Shark is saying here, streams over videos. Well, I've been just trying a different strategy of, I have a live stream set up where I could just come, sit down, bam, click, 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 bam, I'm live. You know what I'm saying? And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it. And it's helping me with my time management as well, because you make a video, you make a whole lot of freaking mistakes, you take forever to record the thing, and then you have to sit down and edit it and cut out everything. But if I'm live, I could make mistakes, but I'll correct myself right away and you guys understand what's going on. So it's just, I've been enjoying the live streams, you know what I'm saying, lately. They've been very informative. I have more time to go in depth, and I'm not here, you know what I mean. I'm basically just chilling, man. I'm chilling with y'all, basically. I'm just trying to get more in touch with the community, you know what I'm saying. Just trying to get more in touch with the community. Stay in tuned with the community. So, what's your prediction? So we have Airsley saying a 2-0 to Leicester. 2-0 to Leicester here. Jordan, 3-1 to Leicester City. And we have, what else? Leicester 1, Brighton 0. Telemans game winner in 69th minute. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing. Ricardo Whittle, where the African bro, number 2. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? LFC 1892, 4-1 to Man City. I predict Swansea to score first. City to come back and win. Thank you very much. Arnav Gupta did share 4-0 win. I'm just going back up, up there. I don't know if these guys are still in the chat. But for this one, though, I'm going to go for a Leicester City win here. I think Leicester are going to go and run away with this 2-0. 2-0. I think we'll see a goal from Iheanacho and another one from, let's say, I don't know who's going to play, to be honest. But if Harvey Barnes plays, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm going to say Cengiz Under with a goal. I think Under may start this one. So Under and Iheanacho with the 2 goals, and Brighton gets knocked out, and it may be a good thing for them. They don't have that extra fixture. You know, when the 4th round comes around, they could rest up, and Leicester could stay there and deal with their freaking FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? And then deal with their Europa League as well. While Brighton would just have to focus on, you know, surviving in the Premier League and keep picking up those points against the top teams. So there you have it. My prediction, Leicester versus Brighton and Hove Albion. So what we're going to do, guys, we are going to move on to the next one. We have quite a few to go through, but I'm going to try to speed the process up a bit. Definitely will try to do that. The next one, Sheffield United versus Bristol City. As we know, Sheffield are struggling hard. They're struggling hard in the Premier League. They're at the bottom of the table right about now. And as for Bristol City, though, I don't know. Every time I try to do this thing, it never works. But as for Bristol City, they're doing well in the no, that's Brentford. I got mixed up with Brentford. But Bristol City are 10th, 39 points. That's not bad. That is not bad. The championship is very tight. That's only 6 points off the playoffs. So that's not bad. Brentford are the team that's doing well, and they are second with 54. I always get these two teams mixed up, you know, Bristol City and Brentford. Don't know why, but it's just a situation like the West Ham and West Brom situation. So 10th in the championship versus last in the Premier League. Last in the Premier League is higher than 10th in the championship. But, you know, this is a game where anything could actually happen. Bristol City have not been in very good form. 1 win, 4 losses in their last 5 championship games. But this is the FA Cup. This is a cup game that could go right out the window. As for Sheffield United, they have picked up some good results recently, but it seems like they're getting back into their losing habits. 2 wins, 3 losses in their last 5 games. 3 wins, 2 draws, and 18 losses in the Premier League this season, only picking up 11 points. So Bristol City are in a better headspace. They are in a better headspace than Sheffield United. But again, this is the FA Cup. Are Sheffield United still thinking that they could survive in the Premier League? Are they going to rotate, or they're going to put out a strong 11? It is left to be seen. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to share the screen right now with you, and we're going to bring this up. We're going to bring this up, share the insights, and we're going to get into this, you know, who's doing well at the various clubs. But we're going to expedite this one a bit. Okay, so Sheffield United have progressed from all 3 of their FA Cup ties with Bristol City, with this the first such meeting between the two sides since a 2-0 third-round win for the Blades in the 1974-75 season. So they haven't met in the FA Cup for a very, very long time. Bristol City have won their last 3 away games against Sheffield United, with all of these coming in the league competition between 2014 and 2019. So let me repeat. Bristol City have won their last 3 away games against Sheffield United. Ooh, boy. Ooh, boy. All in the championship, though. This is a good stat for Bristol City. This is good. I haven't been watching Bristol City, but I have been watching Sheffield United. Sheffield United are looking to reach the FA Cup quarterfinal in consecutive seasons for the first time since doing so in the 2002-03 and the 2003-04 season. Bristol City are looking to reach the FA Cup quarterfinal for the first time since 1973-74. The Robins have won just 1 of their last 16 FA Cup games against Premier League sides drawing 14 and losing 11. Keep that in mind as well. Sheffield United have won 16 of their last 17 FA Cup ties against sides from lower divisions, losing the other against non-league Barnet in January of 2019. Not good. You can't lose to a non-league side like that. Come on. So with that being said, what we're going to do, we're going to go over the transfer mark now and look at the last 10 meetings and all that good stuff, and just take a quick look at what the teams have been, the players have been up to, who has been scoring the goals, and so on and so forth. I think this will be the only FA Cup prediction of its kind, going live and going deep into this. I'm pretty sure no one else took the time to do this. I'm pretty sure no one cared enough to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, who in their right mind will actually do this? They would be like, nobody's going to watch this. I'm not going to do this. But not me. Here I am with you live talking about the FA Cup. You know what I'm saying? So look, man. Sheffield versus Bristol City at Bramall Lane. All-time FA Cup results, 2 matches played. Sheffield United with 1 win and the other game ending in a draw. So I guess the draw came first and then there was a replay. And Sheffield moved on, have scored 4 goals to 1 against Bristol City in the FA Cup. Home FA Cup record, 1 win for Sheffield. 1 win. So Chris Wilder against Bristol City has 4 matches, 1 win and 3 losses. With Dean Holden, the current coach of Bristol City, a Northern Irishman, he has 1 game against Sheffield and he has picked up a draw. He was appointed back in 2020, August 2020. So, yeah, I don't know much about this guy, but Alfie Mawson is the most valuable player at Bristol City. I do not know who's playing at Bristol City right now, to be honest. I don't pay no mind to the championship clubs, to be honest. But, yeah, who does? Not a lot of people. So, what we're going to do, let's bring this up on the screen so I could share this with you right now so you could see what I'm seeing. And big up to the people who are still in here. You are the real ones who stuck around. Make sure you like the video if you are yet to do so. You know what I mean? So that's the screen right there that I'm looking at. And we're going to take a look at Sheffield and see who's scoring, who's not, who's picking up those assists, who's not, and all that good stuff. So, all right. So, stats. Let's bring up the stats and go to the detailed. And, yeah. All right. So, in terms of goals, David McGoldrick is Sheffield's top goal scorer this season with 6. He got 2 assists as well. Billy Sharp has 4, 1 assist. Jaden Bogle from right back has 3. He has been very impressive. Ollie Burke has 2. Chris Basham, Matt Burney, Sander Berger with a penalty, and Keane Bryan with 1. They have been poor in front of goal. And this is what's been hurting this Sheffield team. Not scoring enough goals. In our competition, Sheffield, that's not enough goals at all, man. That is not enough goals. And look at the assist charts. It's very thin. John Fleck with 3. Matt Goldrick has 2. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lundstrom has 2. And it's like, come on, man. Where are the goal contributions? Sheffield are looking very, very light. They are looking very light, I must say. So let us go back to Bristol City. That's enough of Sheffield. Not very attractive in terms of their goal scoring and even their defensive showing this season. So we're going to take a look at Bristol City right about now. And let's see what they are up to. They're 10th in the championship, as we have learned. And we're going to take a look at who has been putting them in the back of the net. So, yeah, let's do this and do detail. We're already in detailed. Top goal scorers. Famara Jeju has 8 goals. 8 goals for Jeju. Senegalese. think, yeah, Senegalese, yeah, has 8 goals. Naki Wells, the man from Bermuda, he has 7 goals, 4 assists. Chris Martin has 5 assists. Pretty good. Jamie Patterson, 4 goals, 2 assists. Pretty good, pretty good. Everybody, contributing. Antoine Semenyo, 21-year-old center forward, has 7 assists, 3 goals in all comps. So Jack Hunt from right back, 2 goals, 3 assists. Casey Palmer, think he's former Chelsea man, has 2 goals, 1 assist. So the team has been, they're looking good. Not some bad players, Adam Nagy, Thomas Callas, I think he's former Chelsea man there. They have some very, very good little players here. Adrian Mariappa. Mariappa left Watford and he's at Bristol City. I didn't even know that. Chris Brunt, Alfie Mawson, decent team, man. Decent team if you ask me. Lansbury just came in. Decent team. Big squad too. Big squad. Look, with that being said, what's your prediction here, guys? What is your prediction? I'm going to go for something different here. I'm going to go for a Bristol City win away to Sheffield United. I'm going to say a 2-1 win to Bristol City. 2-1 win to Bristol City. This is my first, left field prediction, but I have to mix it up, and I'm going to go for Bristol City to pick up a 2-1 win against Sheffield United. What's your prediction, guys? What is your prediction? So we have Jordan saying 2-0 to Bristol City. Julian is saying a 1-0 to Sheffield United. Big up to Donovan. Peace out. Peace out. We have, I think that's it in terms of predictions right now. Thanks for sharing your predictions, guys. I do appreciate that. So what we're going to do, we're going to move right on, man. We got 3 more to go through. We are getting there. You know what I mean? So we are going to go through and we are going to talk about the Everton-Tottenham game. Everton versus Tottenham. So let me bring that up on the screen and we're going to take a look at the insights. Everton versus Tottenham. All right, there we go. This is the first FA Cup meeting between Everton and Tottenham since the 1994-95 semi-final, with the Toffees winning 4-1 at Elland Road en route to winning the trophy. So big up to Everton. They won the trophy back in the 1994-95 season. Big up to them. And I know Tottenham would wish they win the trophy this season too, Mourinho don't want to go empty-handed in the FA Cup at all. Not the FA Cup this season, I should say. He don't want to go. He does not want to go empty-handed this season. And the Tottenham fans were hyped up when Mourinho was brought in. So Tottenham, they have 8 FA Cup wins, 8 trophies. Pretty good, pretty decent. And the last time they won the FA Cup, you have to go back a good while. You have to go back very far. 1981-82. No, matter of fact, 1990-91. My bad. 1990-91. And then, you go back to the 81-82. They won it back to back, 80-81. So that was the last time they actually won it. So Everton, the last time they won it was that win back in the 94-95 season. So their trophy drought has been on for a very, very long time. So they do have 5 FA Cup trophies in their history though. Remember, the FA Cup is the oldest club competition and it goes way, 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 way back. So number 2, Tottenham haven't lost consecutive meetings with Everton in all competitions since December 12th, while they haven't lost twice to the Toffees in the same season since the 1985-86 season. Everton are looking to reach the FA Cup quarterfinal for the first time since the 2015-16 season. The Toffees have lost their last 4 ties in the competition against fellow Premier League opponents. Tottenham have been knocked out of the... Wait. Tottenham have been knocked out of 10 of their last 15 FA Cup ties against fellow Premier League opponents, going out at this stage of the competition last season against Norwich. I could remember that I think that was the penalty shootout with Tim Krul, you know, and Tom Parrott and all these guys missing their penalties. James, well, not James, do not call him James. James Rodriguez has provided the assists for 3 of Everton's 5 FA Cup goals this season, while all 5 goals have been scored by a different player. So somebody would need to step up, put their hand up, and actually do the damn thing here. But big up to everybody still in the stream. Make sure you like the video if you're yet to do that. We have hit 40 thumbs up. Appreciate that. Appreciate everybody who have smashed the thumbs up button, including myself. So the game will be at Goodison Park, and there you go for the insights for this match. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just take a quick deep dive. We're not gonna go too deep here, but Everton doing very well in the Premier League this season, as we know. They're doing very well under Ancelotti. They're currently above Tottenham in 7th after 21 games. They have 37 points. Tottenham after 22 are 8th with 36 points. So good stuff for both teams. They're looking to, you know, clinch those European places, and one of these teams could clinch the European place if they do go on to win the FA Cup. Straight into the Europa League you will go. So this game will be hosted by Everton, Goodison Park, and their record against Tottenham has not been that great, but saving grace, they started off the Premier League season by picking up a 1-0 win over the Lily Whites. But before that, not good at all. 4 draws and 5 losses. Could Mourinho bounce back, or is he going to go back-to-back losses against one of his meanest adversaries, Carlo Ancelotti? 4 games lost. 4 games won, against Ancelotti. 3 lost. And vice versa for Ancelotti. So this will be their 8th meeting against each other. 20 matches against Everton. Mourinho has done well historically, but picked up his 3rd loss this season and has 5 draws along with 12 wins. Ancelotti against Tottenham, 6 games, 3 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses. Not a bad record at all. Not a bad record. For Tottenham Hotspur here, Harry Kane, top goal scorer in the fixture with 9. Robbie Keane with 7. Look, the key here for Tottenham advancing, Harry Kane, Heung-min Son, is Mourinho going to risk? Is he going to risk? Is he going to risk Harry Kane, who has been struggling with ankle injuries in both of his ankle? Is he going to risk Harry Kane in this fixture? Well, I'm afraid if he wants to win a trophy here, Harry Kane has to play. I don't think the other guys are good enough to do it. Vinicius, you know, he got a few goals this season, but I don't think he's gonna do it. Tottenham has to play Harry Kane and Son, whether they're on the bench or on from the start. I know Ancelotti would go in with a strong 11. Richarlison, James, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Sigurdsson, you know, Doucouré, Davies, Tom Davies there, Digne. He may rotate, but I think overall it will be a strong 11. Maybe a Josh King from the start, new striker and all. He has been proven in the Premier League. So it's just, you know, let's see. Let us see. This one is going to be a difficult one to predict, though. It is going to be a difficult one to predict, but it all hinges on if Harry Kane starts this game, which is, it's very difficult to know if Mourinho is going to go with Harry Kane and Son from the start here. So in terms of Everton this season, let's just take a look at what their squad have done in terms of, you know, who's providing the goals and who helping out in assists here. The reason why I take a look at these stats because it's important. Goals win you games. Goals and assists win you matches. Okay? It's an FA Cup. We must have a winner. A draw is not good enough. So you can't say, yeah, we defended well. We picked up a draw. Good. No. It's a fight to the death. The best team move on. One round. No replays. No replays this season. So let's just take a look at the squad. Who will be in goal? Pickford or Olsen? I'm pretty sure it might be Pickford if he's, recovered from his so-called injury. I think it will be him because Olsen was not that good in the last game at all. Appalling performance. So Dominic Calvert-Lewin doing the business with 17 goals. He's the runaway goal scorer this season for Everton. And he has 2 assists. He's 23 years old. And who knows? Maybe this could be a sign-in for Man City. Man City, are you scouting Dominic Calvert-Lewin? Snatch him away from Everton. He's proven to be a very good striker. Made his debut for England and all. And he scored. So who knows? Richarlison having a rather lackluster season in front of goal with 3 assists. James Rodriguez, what a start to life in England. 7 assists, 5 goals. Gylfi Sigurdsson with 4 and 4 in all comps. Michael Keane from defense with 4 and 2. Doucouré doing the business as well. And, let's leave it right there in terms of the goal contributors for Everton FC. Let's take a look at Tottenham Hotspur really quick. And we know it's Son and Kane. We know it's Heung-min Son and Harry Kane doing the business for Tottenham Hotspur. Ain't nobody else doing the business but these guys. You know what I mean? In assists, in goals, helping out each other. It's these two, man. They can't play with each other. It's without each other, it seems. Or at least we know Son does not play well without Harry Kane. So look, so far, goal scoring. Harry Kane, 20 in all competitions, 14 assists. Heung-min Son, 17, 10 assists. Lucas Moura, 6'5". Tanguy Ndombele, 6'3". Carlos Vinicius, 6'3", including the Europa League too, We have Giovanni Lo Celso, who is currently injured. Gareth Bale with 4. Very lackluster this season. In, his 15 appearances, he has 4 goals, no assists. And those are the noteworthy goal scorers. So, in terms of my prediction here, guys, big up to Doug. How are you doing, Doug? Nice to see you in here. And congratulations on 1,000 subs, bro. Congrats. I listened back to yesterday's live stream, man, and it was damn good. I haven't decided. I'll definitely do something on Thursday. Yeah. Okay, so look here. Tottenham versus Everton. This one is a tricky one. But I've made up my mind, though. I've made up my mind. I think Tottenham are going to win this one. I don't think they're going to go back-to-back losses against Everton this season. One in the league, one in the cup. I don't think so. I think Mourinho stay in the hunt to win another trophy. And Carlo Ancelotti has to rotate. You know what I mean? Their squad haven't been that strong in terms of their injury record this season at all. James, Dania, Coleman, all these guys have struggled. I know, guys like Holgate have played well. And, you could see these guys, Ben Godfrey and these guys. But I think Carlo Ancelotti is going to rotate. He's going to prioritize the Premier League and try to get up, that top 6. And I'm going to go for Tottenham to win this game. I'm going to say a narrow 1-0 win for Mourinho's men. I'm going to go for Mourinho. Mourinho, come on. Don't make me look like I don't know what I'm talking about here. Go on and win the game. But it's a wide open game. But I think it's going to be Tottenham to pick up the win here. And that's my prediction. Tottenham over Everton. So we're going to move on. We got 2 more to go through. We're almost done here. It's taken me an hour and a half to do this. But, still enjoyed it. Still enjoyed it. Both teams may rotate their squad from the Premier League starters over the weekend because there's games coming up thick and fast again. Next weekend there's Europa League for Tottenham, so they would want to keep their squad very, very fresh. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to exhaust the team like that in the FA Cup. You don't want to. So let me bring up the screen right about now. Let me bring up the screen. Let me share the screen with you. And we are going to go into these insights for the Southampton versus Wolverhampton Wanderers clash. Well, it will be at Molineux. I don't know why I mess up that name all the time, though. But Southampton, Wolves. And these teams will meet again. You see, these teams will meet again on Sunday. So they play back to back. Yeah, that's a fun one. So let's go back here. Insights. This will be the 5th FA Cup meeting between Wolves and Southampton, with each side winning twice in the previous 4. Southampton won the last meeting 2-0 in March of 2003 en route to reaching the final that season. So that's that. That is that. Next one. Wolves have lost just 1 of their last 10 meetings with Southampton in all competitions, winning 5 and drawing 4. I wasn't even aware of that though, so that's good. With their league meeting with the Saints at Molineux ending this season ending in a 1-1 draw. So that's a fun fact for you right about there though. Very, very fun fact. Wolves have a great record against Southampton. So let's go on to the next one. Wolves are looking to reach the FA Cup quarterfinal for the 2nd time in the last 3 seasons, having done so in just 1 of the previous 20 campaigns in the competition. Wow. So Wolves have really came up. They have the emergence of Wolverhampton Wanderers. It's been real. It's definitely been real. So in terms of FA Cup wins, you may ask, have Wolverhampton Wanderers or Southampton ever won the FA Cup? Well, Wolves have 4 FA Cup wins. 4. And the last time they won it, I'm doing my research as I go, you know. The last time Wolves won the FA Cup, how far do we have to go back? Got to go back very far. Very far. 1959-60 was the last time they won the FA Cup. Wow. As for Southampton, they have 1 single FA Cup win. And how far do we have to go back to find that one? Well, I'm going back. I'm looking for it. Southampton. It's kind of hard to find, but I'll find it. Southampton. Ooh, this one is like a needle in a haystack right about now. A needle in the haystack. Okay, 1975-76 was the last time Southampton won the FA Cup. And in terms of their trophy cabinet, they have 2. They have 2 trophies, you know. 2 trophies. And they won the what was that? The Football League trophy winner. That sounds like that lower league trophy though. That sounds like the lower league trophy that they actually won there. So that was in 2009-10. Football League trophy winner, yeah. Nothing to be proud of. So that FA Cup win was definitely significant in their history. So we're gonna go back. Southampton knocked out the holders Arsenal 1-0 in the last round. Only once in the Premier League era have the Saints eliminated top flight oppositions in competitions rounds before, doing so in the 2017-18 season en route to the semi-final where, you know, Watford and West Brom. Okay, so that's a very good stat, and the fact that they knocked Arsenal out means they have to continue, man. They need this win badly. They have not been doing well in the Premier League at all. They need this win badly. Wolves have won both of the FA Cup matches, 1-0 this season, and are looking to keep 3 consecutive clean sheets in the competition for the first time since February of 1976 4 in a row. In terms of their form in the Premier League, guys, let me bring up the screen right about now. In terms of their form in the Premier League, Southampton are 12th with 5 losses in their last 5 Premier League games. This is not good. They have been on a horrible run of form, man. Horrible run. And the FA Cup win against Arsenal, the Shrewsbury FA Cup win as well, you know, it's just saving grace. Ever since they defeated Liverpool there, their form has just jumped out of the freaking window, man, in the Premier League. Lost to Leicester, lost to Arsenal, Villa, Man United 9-0, and then Newcastle 3-2. Along with, yeah, I said Villa too, right? So Southampton are not in a very good headspace right about now. They are not. As for Wolves, though, they have been pulling things back a bit. Not in very good form as well. They are 14th in the league with 27 points. But I think they are a more confident team right now than Southampton, who are struggling with injuries and they are just struggling with form. So that's that. That is that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna just check really quick. We're deep diving. We are deep diving in absolutely no rush here. We are deep diving. Appreciate the people who are still in the stream. You are the real deal. You are the real deal, man. If you're still in here, you are the real deal. Let's get to 50 thumbs up. If you are yet to like the video, make sure you smash the thumbs up button. So look, Wolves, Southampton, Molineux. Big game for both teams. They would want to stay in the cup competitions to help, you know, their season, which has been very mediocre this season. So all-time FA Cup result, they have met once with Southampton winning that one, and that was actually I think that was a 2-0 win to Southampton there. In the last 10 meetings between these two teams, though, Wolves have only lost once to Southampton. That was a Premier League loss in their last 10. So very good record. Very good record against Southampton, as we mentioned before. But they are struggling with the injuries, man. To Raul Jimenez, Daniel Podence has an injury as well. And they're looking for their new man, Willian Jose, and of course Fabio Silva to you know, get acclimatized to the Premier League and start scoring them, man, because Raul Jimenez is missed big time. He is missed. So Nuno against Hassan Hutel. Hassan Hutel, man, that win against Liverpool brought tears of joy to your eyes, but it has just been tears of agony. It has been tears of agony in the last 5 Premier League games. Could they bounce back here? It would be the perfect time for them to do so. His record against Nuno, mixed bag, 1 win, 2 draws, and a loss. And his record against Wolves is the same. Wolves' record, well, Nuno's record, I should say, against Southampton, 6 games, 3 wins, 2 draws, and a loss. He have only lost once against Southampton, and that 1 loss came against Hassan Hutel. So, James Ward-Prowse, man, Danny Ings, Che Adams, this is the time you guys have to step up. I know the squad is very thin right now, and it may look even thinner for this FA Cup clash, in that they would want to preserve their fit players for the Premier League match that's coming up against Wolves on the weekend. So for both teams, we may see rotated 11s, but I think Wolves have the edge here in terms of, you know, the squad and, you know, putting out a stronger 11 on the day. To be completely honest, they might field the whole Portuguese 11. If we're lucky, we could actually see that, because their goalkeeper is Portuguese. So, you know, so real quickly, what I'm going to do, let me share the screen with you and let me bring up the stats. Let's take a look at who's been scoring the goals for Southampton and Wolverhampton Wanderers. We should know that since Raul Jimenez picked up that injury, the goals have dried up big time for Wolves. So don't expect to see a whole lot of different goal scorers here for Wolves at all. So look, let's get in depth here. And you see this? You see what's going on here? You see what's going on here? Look. I don't think this cannot be right. Yeah, This is not right. This cannot be right. Where's right? It is right. It is. I was just saying it can't be right because I'm seeing only 3 goals Raul Jimenez scored this season in all comps. Wow, that is weird. I'm now remember Wolves are not even in the Europa League because I was thinking they should play more games, right? But nah. So they're light, man. In terms of their goal scoring, very, very light. Pedro Neto on top. The man is 20 years old. Man City, that's a perfect signing for you. Please buy him. Please. 3 assists, 4 goals. Ruben Neves has 3 and 1 assist. Podence has 3, 1 assist. Jimenez has 3. Fabio Silva with 2. Romain Saiz with 2. And João Martino with a worldie. Along with Traore with a really good goal against Crystal Palace, you know. But that's it. It's been really bad, man. It's been really bad, man. Listen, their form has been a gangster. Bad man. I'm telling you, man. So look. I know I haven't been so animated in today's stream. That was probably the most animated I got in today's stream, you know. Form being a gangster. Bad man. Get it? Don't make it go over your head, you know. Do not make it go over your head. But their team have not been scoring a lot of goals. They have not been scoring a lot of goals. So let's just go over to Southampton and see what they've been doing. Patience. This requires patience. I only have one fixture to go after this. You see that? You see what I'm saying? It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's a marathon, not a sprint. One single fixture I got when I'm done. I feel good, man. I feel good. I got to the end. So for Southampton, let's just take a look at their stats. I don't know what it is. It seems like I saw the finish line and I'm like, I got pumped up a little there. You know, I got really, really pumped up, man. I got pumped up. So look here. Let's go into the squad. I think I'm on the stats already. Yeah. Goal scorers should be Danny Ings at the top with 7. They haven't been, you know, scoring a lot of goals either with 3 assists. Ward-Prowse with 6 goals, and most of them has been direct free kicks. Great, the best free kick taker in the league. So Wolves, don't give away nothing in that dangerous, you know, around 8, let's say around 20 to 25 yards. Do not give away, you know, any free kicks around that region. He will punish you. Che Adams do have 4 goals, 4 assists. Armstrong with 3 and 2 assists. Yannick Vestergaard, big defender with 3 thumping headers this season, I'm pretty sure. Maybe 1 tapping, but pretty sure he got a couple headers in. Theo Walcott, who is now injured, I think. He may start. I don't know if he's back fit. Jan Bednarek, Musa Genepo. And the goal scorers have been really thin. Takumi Minamino is a player to watch here. He scored it on his debut against Newcastle. Dan Lundulu might actually start, so look out for these players. So with that being said, what's my prediction here? What's your prediction here? My prediction. Big up to everybody still in here. Jersey boy, how are you, bro? I haven't even shouted you out yet, man. I saw you were doing FA Cup predictions earlier on Ryan's channel. Crazy. I was like, Jersey boy took over Ryan's channel, man. The Jersey Ryan LFC. Jersey LFC. Okay, so what we got here? Dupe saying damn FIFA stream. The FIFA streams will be back, man. Don't stress yourself. Maybe a little later. But I gotta go and eat and hang out a bit. Big up to Captain Sal. Big up to Jordan Hyman, Doug, everybody in here right about now. Robert Robinson. Yeah, man, Doug, I'm happy that you got to 1,000, man. You could now just breathe easily. You know, apply to that partner program to get your channel monetized and all that, you know. Big up to Fox Williams, bro. Thanks for stopping by. Not the highest profile stream, you know, just a little FA Cup thing. But I appreciate everybody who came through, man. You know, it's not all about the glamour. It's just about the journey. You see what I'm saying? And you got to have a lot of patience and you got to have a lot of, you know, faith to actually do what I do. And not like, I'm not a channel with a tremendous amount of views. So you got to like stay strung up here and not really pay no mind to that. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be like, oh man, can't be getting depressed with these views, man. You can't. You can't. You know, you can't. My expectations, the bar is not that high. That's why. So yeah, man, let us do this. Let us do this. Prediction for this match. Oh man, Southampton has been good in the FA Cup. Wolves, they have been getting by. I actually think, you know, are Southampton gonna give their all to win this one, or do they want to win the one in the Premier League right now? To be honest, I think Wolves look a lot better. Wolves are in a better space right now, and I think Wolves are gonna do the business. Southampton are battered. They're in the doldrums, and I think their bad form will continue for, you know, yet another game. 5 Premier League losses in a row, few FA Cup wins in between, and now you could add another FA Cup loss. I think, you know, they're still a very dangerous team once Danny Ings features, but I don't know if Ings will start. You see what I'm saying? Because you're gonna risk Danny Ings, and he's been having a you know, torrid time when it comes to injuries. So I'm gonna say Wolves win this one. I'm gonna say they're not a high scoring team this season. 1-0 wins in the FA Cup. I'm gonna say a 2-1 win. Southampton put up a fight, but Wolves go on to win it 2-1. I haven't predicted anything to go to penalties. This one could well go to penalties as well, you know. This one, you know what? As a matter of fact, I'm not predicting any penalty shootouts. Now, I'm going to stick to my 2-1. If there's a penalty shootout, well, we get treated with a penalty shootout, but I'm not going with a penalty shootout. I'm not going with any penalty shootout right now. Maybe some games will go to extra time, but no penalty shootout. No penalty shootout. So Fox is saying, yo, I support the thing. You always got good content regardless of the numbers. I appreciate that, bro. Big up to Liquify in the house. It's me again, okay. Big up, big up, big up, everybody. Appreciate everybody joining. Thanks for everyone who has clicked the thumbs up button. You see what I mean? Appreciate that. So we have one more game to talk about. We at the end of the road in terms of the FA Cup predictions. And I will do one for the quarterfinals as well, where we would only have 4 fixtures to talk about. So it gets easier as you go along. It does. It definitely does. So the next game and the last and final game that we have to talk about is Chelsea Barnsley. It will be hosted by Barnsley though. So, you know, there you go. There you go. Barnsley versus Chelsea. I don't know a lot about Barnsley, you know. I really don't know a lot about Barnsley. So what I'm gonna do really quick, let me see what's going on with Barnsley. I don't even know where they're located, and I don't know much about Barnsley, to be honest. You know, you got to keep it real. I don't know. I really don't know. So Barnsley FC. Barnsley FC, they are, let me see, Yorkshire. South Yorkshire. Okay. All right. They're called the Tykes. Founded in 1897. The manager is Valerian Ismail. Valerian Ismail. That name sounds familiar though. Sounds familiar. He's a Frenchman. And Valerian Ismail, Frenchman, and he looks like he's mixed. He looks like he's mixed. A mixed background. Valerian Ismail. And he wanted to represent Germany. I'm just looking back. Personal life. Ishmael is married to German wife. Man, they didn't even give no good stuff on the man, really. But Valerian Ismail is the man in charge. He did play for Bayern Munich. He did play for Bayern Munich, man. He's a former Bayern Munich player, 2005-7. So he maybe he knows what he's doing here. So Barnsley, Valerian Ismail and Barnsley versus Chelsea. Are we gonna see a giant killing here? Are we gonna see a giant killing? So in terms of where they're at in the league right about now, they're 12th, 36 points. They are winless in the last 5 championship games. So that's the thing. So what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna bring up the screen and I'm gonna read some insights for you guys right about now. So let's bring up the insights. This is the final fixture, and it will be a 2-hour stream. Actually, I should finish this on the 2-hour mark. And let's go. FA Cup. So this is it. Barnsley have won both of the FA Cup meetings with Chelsea, winning 4-0 in the third round in 1989 and 1-0 in the quarterfinal of 2008. So Barnsley have been a giant killer when they play against Chelsea. Is it gonna happen on the Tuchel? It's gonna be a difficult one to do. It's gonna be a big task, you know. Valerian Ismail versus Tuchel. Both players, both managers, I should say, with German background here. Okay, Valerian is French, but he married to a German, so that's where that comes in. Chelsea have won 4 of their last 5 meetings with Barnsley in all competitions, including a 6-0 home win in the League Cup earlier this season. So wait, Chelsea did meet Barnsley in the League Cup this season. I can't even remember that. Who's gonna remember unless you're a Chelsea fan? I'm not gonna remember that. Since beating Liverpool 2-1 and Chelsea 1-0 en route to reaching the semi-final in the 2007-8 season, Barnsley have lost their last 5 FA Cup ties against Premier League sides by an aggregate of 2-15. So that was a nice run in the 07-08 season there for Barnsley, you know, but they haven't fared well against Premier League teams since. Chelsea have been eliminated from just 2 of their last 54 FA Cup ties against sides from a lower division. See, very unlikely that Barnsley are going to do the giant killing this time around. But the 2 times they have been eliminated have came against Barnsley in 07-08 and Bradford City in the 14-15 season. And the last insight I have for you right now is Barnsley have had 16 shots on target across their last 2 FA Cup matches this season. Only Liverpool 19 and Tottenham 18 have had more across the 3rd and 4th rounds of the competition this term, which means Barnsley will be peppering Chelsea's goal. So look out, Kepa. I think it would be Kepa in goal and not Mendy. So I think Kepa will make a mistake. Chelsea did not have a nice time in their last FA Cup meeting, by the way. And we got to mention that one. And that was against Luton Town. They were actually behind, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, that's that. Wait. Am I right? No, that's not that game. They went ahead twice. That was Tammy Abraham with the hat-trick, man. Am I getting mixed up with another game here? No, I'm getting mixed up with the Tottenham game. The Tottenham game where they had to fight. It's the Tottenham game. Pardon me there. But Jordan Clark, did make a game of it there. And Tammy Abraham did have to score late to, put the game to bed. So I am getting mixed up with the Tottenham game there where they really, really struggled to get over. I think that was a Wickham Wanderers in the last round there. So yeah, that's a thing. So for Barnsley, let's take a look at who Barnsley knocked out in the last round there. Barnsley in the last round, they knocked out Norwich City. So this is a dangerous team. Callum Stiles, really nice name. He scored the only goal in the last round there. So big up to everybody in the chat right about now here, man. Big up to everybody in the chat. Hey, Dom, we clapped those cheeks at Anfield. Oh, man. Definitely did. We definitely did. Tuchel looks to be the right appointment by Abramovich. Chelsea looking dangerous again. You got that right. Definitely got that right. LFC3, what's up to you? Guys, we have hit 50 thumbs up, man. That's a great achievement for a stream like this. Not a big stream, you know what I'm saying? It's not like we're talking about the World Cup or anything. And just imagine, guys, when I tell you this thing is about, longevity and being a marathon and not a sprint, Imagine what's going to happen at when the World Cup comes around 2022. You see what I'm saying? A lot of content non-stop. Content non-stop, man. We could talk about, I could live stream, God spare my life, you know. Oh, man, please hope I live to see 2022 World Cup. We could talk about every game. We could live stream every single game, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun, man. It is going to be fun. So, yeah. Let's go back. Let's just finish this thing off, man. Let's finish this thing off right about now. Chelsea and Barnsley. Barnsley 12th in the league. Chelsea are currently 5th. Chelsea are 5th, right? Yeah, Chelsea are doing the business. Since Tuchel came in, 4 games unbeaten. It's 4 games, right? I think it's 3 or 4 games. They have been looking good. They have been looking good, man. So you got to give it to them. Definitely got to give it to them, man. They look a lot better. Yeah, 4 games since Tuchel came in. 1 draw and 3 loss. 3 wins. Why did I say loss? 1 draw, 3 wins, 1 goal conceded. 1 goal conceded. So they're looking good on the Tuchel, man. Tuchel seems the right appointment so far. From what I heard, Lampard had no idea what he was doing. He had no idea. No idea what he was doing. So look, man, Barnsley, Chelsea. Let me bring this up on the screen. Transparency, not this. Not this one. So you guys could actually see what's going on the back end. Let us see. Barnsley, Chelsea, the transfer marked. Okay, so 1 FA Cup meeting and Barnsley have the only win. Ooh, Barnsley, what a home record against Chelsea. 1 game, 1 win. 1 game, 1 win. Ah, yeah. Okay, so these guys, top fixture goal scorers, Kai Havertz. Well, they met earlier in the season, as we were told. And if you go back to the last 10 meetings here, well, they don't even have 10 meetings to talk about. There's only 4 meetings. There's only 4 all-time meetings here. Look at this. No, there's actually, yeah, this is crazy. There's actually 4 all-time meetings between these 2 clubs because Barnsley obviously have been a lower league club. You know what I mean? But they made it to the Premier League back in 98, 97. Never again. And it seems like that was the only time Barnsley played in the top flight. This is something we just found out. I didn't know this because I don't know a goddamn thing about Barnsley, apparently. You see what I'm saying? So Valerian Ismail has 1 game against Tuchel, 1 game, and he lost it. So these managers have met before, and that game came. Oh, I remember this guy. Now I remember this guy. Wolfsburg manager. I remember this guy. I remember when Wolfsburg was having that, I think after, Dieter Hecking was in charge. I think, was it after, before? But I remember this guy now. Valerian Ismail. So they met in the Bundesliga and they have a reunion again. So this would be a good reunion. This would be a very, very good reunion, man. Valerian, he was just been appointed Barnsley manager recently. It's crazy, right? You go from Wolfsburg down to Barnsley, so look out for Barnsley. If they could get some financial backing, they could become a Premier League team again. So, yeah, the most valuable player is Daryl Dike. He's an Nigerian American, and he's only valued at 3 mil, while Kai Havertz is valued at a whopping 81 million euros. The disparity between these 2 clubs, it's very, very, it's huge. Huge disparity, I'm telling you. So, look, man, this is only pointing towards one thing, and it's a Chelsea win. They met this season already in the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup. It was a thrashing, a 6-0 win for Chelsea. Havertz with the hat-trick. I could remember that game. I couldn't remember it was Barnsley that played, but Barnsley probably said, Chelsea again. God damn it. Chelsea again. Previously, they knocked Chelsea out of the FA Cup, as you can see, in the 6th round. And their 2 Premier League matches against Chelsea saw them losing 8-0 across the 2 fixtures. Wow. Oh, man. So Chelsea have 2 6-0 wins. It could get ugly. It could get fugly against Chelsea in the upcoming fixture here in the FA Cup. It can definitely get ugly. No, I meant fugly. It can get fugly. So, look. Let's see who's been scoring the goals for Barnsley. Let's see who's been doing the business for Barnsley FC. Let's take a look. We're going to take a look right now. Stats. This is the plan, and I executed the plan perfectly. I plan to do this for the Champions League too. I'm not in the hype train these days, man. I just want to do what I have to do, you know, and I might do a bite-sized version for the Champions League. I may do a bite-sized version, and I may put out a live stream maybe sometime Friday. I think I'll do that on Friday. You know, I have the match week 24 predictions coming up on Thursday. I think I should do that on Thursday. Or maybe Friday. I think I'll do that on Friday. And then do the Premier League. I think I'll do the Premier League Friday and do the Champions League on Thursday. I think that's what I'll do. I don't think I'm doing anything. I won't do a live stream for the Europa League. I may do a prediction though, according to how I feel. So, yeah. Ian S. How long you been supporting City if you can't remember? Look, bro, it's 1998. I was in St. Vincent in 1998. I didn't watch the Premier League. What is your beef, man? Ian S. What's your beef? Do I look like a Premier League historian to you? Do I? Let me stop, man, and stop taking on these comments of people trying to, you know what I mean, question my, you know what I mean, my legitimacy and all of that. I haven't been supporting City for a very long time, if that's what you're asking. But if you want to know, I'm a true City fan. City is my team. Watch every single game. Have not missed any game. And like a lot of people say they're fan of this and they're fan of that and they don't watch all the games. I'm a fan. Okay? Just so you know. So stop the BS. Calling you out right now. Stop the BS, man. If I don't remember, Barnsley was in the Premier League. I'm 34 years old. Back then I was freaking, 11. What am I supposed to remember that? God damn, man. Stop with the BS, man. Seriously. Jesus Christ. Give me a fucking break. Sorry if I come off like a dick or anything, but that was a dickhead comment to make. Coming here to question my freaking shit. Seriously. You know what I mean? That's how you deal with hecklers, man. Seriously, man. Like, come on. But anyways, who the hell knows Barnsley was a freaking Premier League team? I could ask anybody right now. They won't even remember. One Premier League season, and you're telling me? Jesus Christ. Come on. You know what I'm saying? Like, get the hell out of here with this bullshit. You see what I mean? Like, come on. Okay, so let's move on, man. You see, piss me off. You know what I mean? You see people come in here, they see you are humble and you cool, you know what I mean? I hate when people think they could come and try to push over and bully me. I'm not the right one. I am not the right one. Okay? I'm not the right one. I'm not a type of person like that. People do not mess with me. Not in real life and not anywhere else. I'm not a person you want to mess with. Not me. Okay? Not me. Anyways, listen, Dom is a bad man. You don't want to mess with me. Let us move on, man. Let us move on. Look, right about now, we have Carly Woodrow doing the business with 11 goals, 5 assists for Barnsley. Alex Mowat with 4 goals, 3 assists. There's been a drop-off there. Michael Hellick, 4 goals. Colum Stiles, We mentioned him before. He's only 20. This guy looks like a one for the future. 4 goals, 2 assists. Dominic Frazier with 2 goals, 2 assists. Connor Chaplin. This guy sounds familiar from a FIFA career mode. Victor Adebo Yeho doing the business with 2 goals. And that's about it. I don't know. I'm not familiar with these players. Herbie Kane from Liverpool is there on loan. I do know him. Matty James from Leicester. I don't know if he's still there or he went back to Leicester. But I'm familiar with those few players. And not many more. Not many more at all. Not even Daryl Dike. He's 20 years old. I think they actually just brought in Daryl Dike, if I'm not wrong. I think they just did. Yeah, I think he's a new player. So there you go. Barnsley, not really a threat though. Not really a threat at all. Not really a threat. So what we're gonna do right now, we are gonna move on to Chelsea and see who's been doing the business. Maybe this is a game where Kai Havertz could play. He haven't played the last game. He wasn't even in the squad. This is a game that Timo Werner could get his mojo back. He could go and bang 4 in against Barnsley, you know what I'm saying? And get his act back together. Wait, I didn't know Willy Caballero was still at Chelsea. I wasn't even aware of that. For real? Willy Caballero is still in Chelsea's squad? Damn, didn't know that. Didn't know that at all. For real. We're finding out a lot of new things today. But look, let's just take a look at the squad, see what they've done, and wrap things up today. You know what I'm saying? Let's just wrap things up. We're here, we're trying to have a pleasant stream, and this guy Ian S coming with his bullshit. You know what I'm saying? All right. One bad tomato always spoil the bunch. Tomato, 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 tomato. Come in and spoil the bunch. Let's go. All right. So, Chelsea squad, in-depth, detailed. Top goal scorer. Who's on top of the charts? Tammy Abraham, 11 goals, 6 assists. Timo Werner has been setting up a lot of goals with 8 assists and 9 goals. Not bad, but you need to up your goal tally though. Olivier Giroud has 9 goals and he did score 4 in one game against Sevilla. Jorginho, 6 goals. I'm pretty sure 6 of those are from the spot. Kai Havertz with 5 and 6 assists. Not bad, you know, but they haven't really light up the Premier League at all, man. They haven't set nothing on fire. Mild stats, if you ask me. Mild stats. Like Werner, listen, you played 31 games, you got 9 goals, 8 assists. That's average. But they have a lot of goal threats. Callum Hudson-Odoi. They have Mason Mount. Kurt Zuma. I think Zuma will play this game. Hasn't featured on the Tuchel yet. And we got the likes of Christian Pulisic, Hakim Ziyech, who may all play in this game to try to get their match sharpness up to an optimum level. Chelsea, thick, deep squad. Deep squad. If you look at their squad, they could play anybody basically and win games against, you know, any opposition right about now. So that will be it. And my prediction for this one, the final one, I've been going for 2 hours, 13 minutes. That's what you call dedication. Dedication to do a FA Cup live stream like this when nobody give a damn. But if you're watching a replay and you got all the way to the end, man, I appreciate you doing so. Appreciate you doing so. I have to actually watch back this stream to see, you know, I always do quality control. Just be like, yeah, I got things going right. Oh my God, I feel good. Oh my God, I've came a long way, you know. So yeah, that's a thing. I'm just prepping for the big time when in the future, you know, the World Cup, the Gold Cup, you know what I'm saying? Things that a lot of people not really done in the past. You know, I'm ready for them, you know what I'm saying? Especially the tournaments. This live stream thing, it will be the best thing in terms of covering tournaments in the future. So Ajam was saying Petr Cech too. Yeah, I saw that Petr Cech was involved in training, but I didn't realize that Willy Caballero was. So my prediction for this one, guys, very easily. very easily a Chelsea win. I'll predict, and this one could get very ugly. I'm predicting a 5 goals, 5-0, a 5-0 win for Chelsea. And Thomas Tuchel teams have looked very good defensively, and Chelsea will advance to the last 8 here. So the teams I'm having to advance to the last 8, just to do a quick recap, are going to be Burnley, Man United, Manchester City. Who did I predict? Brighton or Leicester? Leicester City. Bristol City over Sheffield. Tottenham over Everton. Wolves over Southampton, and Chelsea over Barnsley. I'm pretty sure those were my predictions. Guys, man, I appreciate everybody who came through. It has been real. I planned to do this. I executed it, and I got it done. You know, checked off. Checked off. Appreciate everybody who came through today. Appreciate everybody who smashed the thumbs up button. I do, appreciate anybody who stayed for the whole thing. You're the real MVP. And if you're watching the replay, thank you very much. Guys, don't forget to subscribe if you're new. Like the video if you like it. From your boy, Dominic Rich. Until next time. Peace out. Rich Squad.